This story comes to us from ktvb.com. Out of Boise, Idaho. Anybody want some potatoes? Is it potato or potato or tater? Tater salad. He recorded 2 Boise police officers in a downtown parking garage on his phone and wound up under arrest. Ty Warenka's charges were later dropped, but a year later he is suing those police officers and the city of Boise in a U.S. District Court. This lawsuit filed recently, Warenka and his attorney claim the officers unlawfully arrested him and violated his civil rights. Well, absolutely, and the charges were dropped. Warenka was not only known to Boise PD because of his social justice work with Boise Mutual Aid, but Boise Police Department also ticketed him at a protest, and Idaho State Police arrested him during a protest at the Capitol. Those 2 incidents involving Warenka were eventually dismissed. He doesn't call himself an activist. He says he's a citizen who is concerned about protecting marginalized people in Boise and holding police accountable. There it is. That's what we do. That's what we do. And when they say protecting marginalized people, particularly that's the homeless, is what you're doing. KTVB reached out to Boise Police Department for reaction to his lawsuit. However, they said they can't comment on pending lawsuits. Boise PD also noted that Corporal Carter retired from the department in March. Ain't that convenient? Now, around 3 a.m. on July 11th of 2022, a Boise police officer's body camera video shows 2 officers arresting Warenka in a parking garage in Capitol and Maine. They claimed he obstructed Corporal Denny Carter from doing his job. They always say that. I can't do my job if I gotta watch you. You don't have to watch me. I got a camera. All cameras have ever killed are careers. But going on, Warenka was charged with resisting and obstructing and booked into jail. Warenka is heard asking Carter, "What was I obstructing?"
Why are you interfering with this investigation?
I'm not interfering. I was standing.
This is private property.
I'm leaving right now. I'm trying to leave.
This gentleman's already asked you to leave once. You came back around.
He asked me to leave the garage, which I left.
No, you're here in the garage. You can't have left the garage.
He asked me to keep driving, and I kept driving.
Okay.
He didn't say don't come back.
You want this gentleman to leave?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm trying to leave. Okay. What do you think I'm doing? You just stopped me.
If you interfere, let me make this clear. I want to make it super clear.
So sir, tell me what okay. I was interfering with. Oh, okay. Oh! I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Carter and another officer, Avery Westendorf, were there to respond to a car accident at the pay station. A car accident. Warenka was leaving work and driving out of the garage at the time. A parking garage employee asked him to move along. He left and parked his car on the street, walked back in, and got out his phone. Now, Warenka tells KTVB, that's something I do all the time. Any time I see something strange with the police, I'll stop and take the time if I have to just record and see what's happening. And if people need the footage, I'll give it to them. If not, at least there's a third-party account of what's happening. That's it right then and there. You need that third-party account. And especially if you're the one recording and the police are the ones recording, or if the police aren't recording. You need that third party. You do. Because if it's truly a criminal, you think he's going to tell the truth? And cops, many of them, lie on their police reports or twist their narrative to, oh, we got to get some charges. Well, say he did this, and then, oh, yeah. And there's the camera telling the truth. Let's move along. The employee told him to leave and that it's private property. In the officer's body camera video, you see Warenka walking away. But as Officer Westendorf's body camera and Wawrinka's cell phone videos show, the situation escalated.
Did. They arrested him for resisting and obstructing. In the body cam footage, Corporal Carter said Wawrinka interfered with BPD's investigation by blocking his view.
Put that up in my face and try to assault me.
Wawrinka, how was I obstructing your investigation? Carter, then you try to block my view. Block your view from what? My face? With your camera, I'm trying to have a conversation with you. I have to look into your eyes to see if you're lying. Like that TV show, Lie to Me, with, what was his name? Tim Roth. Wawrinka tells Corporal Carter, I'm trying to leave. What do you think I'm doing? You just stop. And before he can finish, he said, let's make this clear. I want to make it super clear. See, cops always have to be in charge. A cop and his ego cannot let you take charge of anything, even when you're not breaking the law. It is pretty lengthy. The bottom line is Wawrinka's asking for $1 million and he wants the case to go before a jury. He wants this cop charged. Of course he does. And that's, some people hate when I take a position in a story. They say, you're not supposed to take a position. You're just giving us the story. That's not what this channel is about. I do try to take positions as much as I can. You can't always. Sometimes it's so ambiguous. You just have to kind of, what do you guys think? But on this one, I tend to believe Wawrinka because there are officers out there, Sergeant Wilson, UKIPA, who don't want you recording what they're doing or hearing what they're saying. They don't want that. Because what they're doing is wrong. And they know they're going to get in trouble for it if somebody finds out. And they know the person they're talking to, if that person makes a complaint, all they have to do is say, yeah, he's pissed off at the police. Of course he is. We stopped him. But with a camera over here watching the truth, they don't like that. Some cops don't. I tend to believe this Wawrinka. And he's right, though. You see something strange with the police, whip out your camera, start recording. Without his camera footage, his cops may have gotten away with it. Why do you think Carter retired?